An entitled mum tries to get me to give her son my PS5, Xbox Series X, and my TV. Hello. First time posting and I got a doozy of a story. I am about 20-ish years old. Never ask a lady her true age. And I am pretty autistic. I'm high functioning in that I can type and play video games very well, but my social skill disabilities are so severe that I qualify for disability. The government gives me a monthly disability check, which means I do not have to work. As such, I have plenty of free time. During the start of the pandemic, I was severely lucky that I was able to score a PS5 and a Xbox Series X using the first COVID check that President Trump gave out. It was for the economy, so I did not feel guilty spending the money on something like that. With the second and third checks, I bought a new TV. I bought a Sony X900H 65-inch TV which could utilize those consoles' capabilities to their fullest 4K, 120Hz, the works. Now we have some neighbors, and this is where entitled mum comes in. My nephew, who my younger sister was mentally incapable of caring for. She's a legit psychopath, like literally. She feels next to zero emotion except for herself, is best friends with one of the neighbor kids, and he comes over a lot. Being the kind aunt, I often let the kids use my consoles. I have some rules they have to follow. Face masks, hands washed, hand sanitizer, etc. because I am unvaccinated. I am allergic. I'm 100% pro-vaccine though. After a few months, the kid begs his mum to buy him a PS5 and Xbox, and as expected, she cannot find one. She then comes to me, and I swear in the most Karen of Karen voices she asks, "Excuse me, can I buy your consoles off you? My son loves playing on them and I would appreciate it if you gave them to me. I'll give you $300. I was shocked. I know she was looking online for them and knew they cost $500 each, so I responded, "I can talk to people I am familiar with, but new people I shut down easily. Sorry, each console is $500, and not for sale. Sorry that you're unable to find one that's not scalped, but I play on these all the time and I already sold my PS4 Pro and my Xbox One X. These are all I have to play my library of games." Cue entitled parent mode. AWH. You're a young lady. You shouldn't be playing with a boy's toy anyway. You should be looking for a boyfriend and enjoying life. Maybe start a family. I'll give you $500 to give me both. And that's my final offer. Sexism aside, I was taken aback by the second lowball offer. I decided to play on Karen's lack of knowledge of how these systems worked and told her this. "Mom, these are next generation hardware and they will not function properly on older TVs. I know you haven't gotten your son a new TV yet, and the one I have there is $2,400 and is the minimum you need in order to use these consoles. Sorry, but even if I sold them to you, they wouldn't work on your older TV. Super Karen level 2 activated. Then give me your TV too. All of this is used, so I'll take them all for $1,000. Be grateful you're getting that much." Again taken aback, but finally my mother came down the stairs, hearing all the shouting, and stepped in. "Karen, it's time for you to go home. Stop harassing my daughter, and also, I feel like it would be best for my grandson if your son never came to see him again. I raised him to be a kind, generous young man, and I feel like you're a bad influence on him. Now leave my home or else I will call the police." My mother thinks I'm a bank. I recently went through a breakup. It was amicable and we're still very good friends. I had to move out of the apartment we shared. Almost immediately I got a perfect apartment which has 2 bedrooms. I wanted to use the spare room as my gaming room study. I recently got a promotion and have the opportunity to live on my own. My mum heard I was planning to move in on my own and she was not happy. She kept saying how it's dangerous to be alone, and that it's too expensive. I told her that the building has CCTV, security and other safety features. I also reminded her that I can afford this luxury and I need to be on my own. She said I could save more money by sharing the apartment and that she knows a girl looking for a room. I didn't feel comfortable to share with a random stranger and told her so. She called me selfish for not helping another person. I genuinely thought she was just looking out for me, but she then said, "How am I supposed to get a loan off you when you're spending so much money on rent? I need money for loads of things and I can't get a loan from the bank." Edit. Thanks everyone for your support and the tips. I've decided to have limited contact with her. I'm going through a lot and it made me realize that she wasn't concerned about my well-being, just my money. Edit 2. Thank you for the awards. There is some people saying that I should be giving my mother a loan, or not to ruin my relationship with her because of this. One thing I will say is that beforehand she used to ask me for money to help with the house or my little sister. I had no issues with doing that. It was the fact that she would spend the money on herself, not to fix the house or help my sister.